Done some coaching, started a couple of wrestling programs, coached some guys in some like the Bill Farrell and some tournaments like that. What made me write the book is I've been writing. I always knew I wanted to do a book on wrestling, really to promote the sport, let people know what it's all about and what they're missing in wrestling, because I think it's very underserved in the media and people don't know a lot about it. So I always knew I wanted to do that. When I started writing books, I'd say 6, 7 years ago, started officially doing it. That's when it became more concrete. And I had some other projects I did. I did one. My mother's passed, but that's what got me started writing. Is I made her a promise. So my first book was a silly book about all the funny things adults say. She had asked me at one point to put it in words, put it in writing, and publish it. And so that was my first book. It's called Relative Genius. It's just a silly book, and it's all because people think they're intelligent, but it's all relative, right? And then most of the silly things that people said were my or my wife's relatives. So that's what I titled it. As a promise to my mother, I did a couple other books. You're an SEC country, so I did a book on the Southeastern Conference. Always grew up loving that. And then I was actually had another project that I thought about doing before this, but I got into this coaching hard. Like I said, the Farrell had a double champ at the U.S. Open a few years back, and just said, you know what, now's the time to do it. And so let's get into writing about wrestling to promote the sport. I think there's two things to it, right? We all know that the folks that don't know much about amateur wrestling, that we need to tell them about it and let them know the best kept secret out there.